Welcome back, everybody. It's another episode of Ben the Human Plays Astrea, the Six-Sided Oracles. We're going to start a new game. Last time, we successfully defeated the boss with Mooney, the Astral Disciple, and we unlocked Cellarius, the Tide Hammer. He's a warrior. He has an anchor. It's from Eridanus. And we haven't unlocked special things. Oh, I see. So this is like maybe your ascension level increases non-bosses max corruption. So we're gonna check out Cellarius first. I don't know if there's any mechanical difference between the two. We're gonna find out. All right, first normal battle. We got a sea slug and a sea snail. Is what I'm determining they are. What do we got going on? Enemy purification. Deal corruption to yourself at the same time. Okay. And then enemy purification, deal corruption to yourself at the same time as well. Wild. Okay. Well, let's start with this one. Oh, that was light shield to him. I thought it would light shield us. Alright, corrupt yourself. Then hit him again. And then kill him. Alright, he's dead. And now he's going to deal 4 corruption to himself, which is going to deal 3 corruption to us, so we need to recover 1 corruption. We cannot do that. Try and roll for something better. We cannot do that again. I've goofed. Oh, thank God we healed. This heals everybody, or purifies everybody. Okay, so he's going to deal 4 to himself, it's going to overcharge himself, and he's going to deal 3 to me. And we can't use this one because it has a reroll attached to it, and there's nothing to reroll. I understand. End turn. So a little bit of a tactical misplay there, but we'll be okay. Deal 3 purification to an enemy 2 times. That's very cool. So if we could pick up 1 corruption to trigger this guy, that would be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal 1, deal 3 damage to him, and then 2 damage to ourselves. And then 3 damage twice. Let's light shield ourselves, which will protect us from dying. And then kill him. Cool. Could have been cleaner, but it's not too bad early on. Oh, we got some different dice with this guy, I understand. Deal 2 purification to any target for each time you received corruption during this battle. So that would go well with his dice that corrupt us. It's got to lose a heart, which is unforgeable. Deal corruption to yourself, and then deal corruption to everyone. Apply 4 wave to an enemy when enemies with wave are defeated. Oh, it's like an explosion effect. That's kind of cool. And then what do? Decrease 1 die from your hand with any types of corruption action to value 1 until the end of the enemy's turn, and ignore doom. I think I want to try wave. Let's lean into the explosion mechanic. I think that's pretty cool. And then if an enemy has wave, trigger it using half of its wave amount as purification, then decrease wave by 2. Prevents your next heart loss until the end of the enemy's turn. If this effect is triggered, fully fills your corruption meter with purification and refresh your virtues. I'm not 100% sure what all of that is. If it is triggered, fully fills your corruption meter with purification and refresh your virtues. So it's like, if you get knocked down to nothing, it'll fully heal you and refresh virtues. I think that's what that's saying. This one's dangerous because it deals a lot of corruption to ourselves. I'm kind of intrigued by the indigo soul. I want to try that. I think that's what it means. So if you can roll the indigo soul and then knock yourself down to a totally empty corruption meter, it'll be a full heal essentially, I think. We're gonna try and test it out, and we'll find out for you. Alright, he's dealing 2 corruption to us, and then he's got agony, which applies doom to himself. So the faster we beat this guy, the better. So let's deal some damage to him and some damage to ourselves. Let's hurt him. Let's get a light shield going for a little bit. Deal some more damage to him. The light shield blocked that damage. And then we'll just drop this on him. And then this will push us to unlock our reroll. Oh no, it won't, because we get all the health back. So he's like a damage yourself but heal yourself at the same time kind of character. Alright, so the doom has increased. The faster we can do damage, the better. Alright, so now he's going to do 4 damage to us. The reroll doesn't really help us. So let's go ahead and blast him. And then blast him again. And now I'm going to test this out for real. So this should kill us. Or it should knock us down to nothing. Even after I do this. Because it'll do 4 damage to me. But this should work. So let's test it out. Okay, we've been blasted. But the Indigo Soul triggers. Hey! That's really cool! So Indigo Soul is kind of like a get-out-of-jail-free card. Now he's only doing 2 damage to me. So let's go. And this has refreshed all of our virtues as well. So 1, 2, 3. We don't even have to use any of our dice. That's awesome. Alright, so anything that enables Indigo Soul better is great, and then we're still on the lookout for Wave. Refresh is just refreshing your virtues, which is cool, but there's a lot of corruption in there. Deal Purification to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of corruption on your corruption meter. That's cool, that would dovetail well with the amount of damage we're doing to ourselves. This would trigger Wave, but we only have 1 Wave dice, so maybe this one is good just because we'll always have some corruption going on. And then what do we have here? Deal Purification to an enemy. If the enemy has at least 4 Wave, draw a die, and then decrease Wave by 1. I'm not sure I'm sold on that one. Apply protection to a target, and then I don't like that one either. And I don't really like this die either. I'm not really sold on any of these dice, even though this like triggers with Wave. But it doesn't really, like, you gain a die, but it's not a lot of damage. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm not convinced those were all that great. Let's see here. Random event is fun. And then we could get a sentinel. I think we'll do that. Ooh! You see a tall statue with a dice smith mask on. It's a strong Eridanian raising a hammer in one hand and a die in the other. As you approach the statue, you see a place to pray and an inscription. The truly selfless will find great luck. Pray for help, gain 4 random non-skippable dice with a 10% chance of being an epic die, or donate 100 star shards to increase the chance of the die being an epic die by 10% when you pray for help. That's a lot of dice that we could just, like, blast into our hands. Let's try it. It's interesting. We don't even get to see them. I guess we'll find out what we got later. To the Sentinel shop we go. Hey there, found some really good stuff. What do we got here? We have a charged pylon, which likes to copy-paste things. What does that mean? Show the dice. Ah, copycat, and he just does good purification. And then purify corrupt actions on any type of... Sorry, actions of any type on its dice have their values randomized between 1 and 6. That one is very interesting as well, but I think I like this guy. Let's go grab that dude. He does 1 damage at the start of each turn, and then he's just got a decent 1 through 3 die, which could be fine. We can upgrade that as we go. Let's go hard battle. Always hard battle for me. 3 globule things. Alright. Doom to yourself, doom to all, and then 5 corruption to me. Now would have been a great time to get the one thing. Ooh, epic die though. What does this do? Apply light shield to any target. If played, this dice is returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. So this one just keeps, like, coming out. I think. Oh, it's our 1 die. Okay, so deal 2 to everyone. What does this do? Random corrupt, deal 2 corruption to a random target. And then Shadow Mantle blocks purification until the end of your turn. Deal corruption to themselves. Deal 2 to me, and then hidden to themselves. Wow, these guys are weird. Okay, let's apply the light shield. And then copycat. I goofed. I shouldn't have played light shield so early. That was stupid. Oops. That was a terrible turn. I shouldn't have played like any of those corruptions. I should have just gone for like the full-on attack. Shouldn't have played any of my corruption, and I should have at least copied something. Alright, that was poorly done. Alright, let's play. That's good too because it heals ourselves. Alright. Now, we have Shark Blow, which we can use to harm ourselves. Who has the most damage on him? Let's go for that guy. Just focus fire on somebody. And then this is the amount of corruption on our die. Let's apply the wave to him. Copy this thing. Because this will just give us a bunch of light shield, sorry. So he's gonna deal corruption to me, corruption to himself, and an unknown dice. Oh, it's hidden, that's right. Okay, so let's split it. Do 3 on yourself, 3 on me, and then just blast this dude with some more damage. And then once again, I guess? Enter. Alright, here we go. 2 to me, but it was blocked, and then he's hidden himself. And then he dealt corruption to everyone, which is over-corrupted, and then doomed everyone. Okay. Blasted that guy. Got some dice going. Lots of hidden on the board right now. Alright, let's deal corruption to ourselves. Let's deal corruption, or purify to everyone. Deal purify to you. Purify on you, and then kill you. Alright, you've been fixed. And then he wave burst. Oh, that dealt purified out the whole board. I understand. Which makes this useless, unfortunately. I think instead of re-rolling, we're just gonna go drop these down. Random corruption to a random target. And that one can't be used because we got healed. So I should have used that shark trigger on other people instead of bursting the wave. Or I should have used that before I burst the wave, and then the wave should have been like the last thing I did. Alright, so let's burst on everyone. Get some healing back. The wave is gone, unfortunately. And we don't know what they're going to do. So let's go ahead and deal... Put the shield on us, drop the 4 on this guy. Let's go ahead and play this and re-roll, since it's just kind of a... Oh, I thought we were going to get the wave out of that. Instead... Well, we might as well re-roll it. Can I re-roll you? I think I can. Yes! Go ahead and re-roll. Still nothing out of the wave dice. We can't kill you, so I think we'll just let you live for now. We will do... Well, I mean, we have to let you live. It was a mercy that I let you live, sir. Alright, dealt 2 damage to me, not a problem. 2 damage to me, not a problem. And they hid themselves. If we can ever get our indigo soul, we'll be in a good spot here. 14 damage? What the heck kind of dice are you? Holy crap! 14 purification to any target, and then 3 corruption to all targets, which would over-corrupt this guy. So if we can, I would like to kill him first. So let's do 2 on him, and then 1 to ourselves. Good job. So he's gone. Now, we can go ahead and twin smash. And then copycat the light shield. And then we'll drop light shield, area purify, purify 14. I think we could have done the 14 a long time ago, but that was not too bad. And we got a star sign out of it. That's the whole reason you want to do the hard fights, is getting those star signs. Double wave on an enemy. If that enemy has no wave, apply 3 wave. So we got some wave going on. Deal 3 purification to an enemy. Deals 1 additional purification for each wave the enemy has. This could be good. I also like these two though. This one we already have some going on like that. I think we need to generate more wave though, so let's go with the risky high tide plus. And then just high purify plus a draw 1. More shark rupture. And then soothe mind. Decrease 1 die from your hand with any type of corruption. This could be good because we have a lot of corruption going on, and it's better to kind of chip away at our health instead of like nuke ourselves with our corruption. So let's try that one. Our dice pool is getting huge, so we might have to find a place to whittle that down. This could be great because we have a lot of like AoE corruption. That was also really useful on our last one. Draw risky die are drawn first. Refresh your virtues. Let's go with that one. This one didn't do any wrong last time. Alright. What is next here? We got a shrine. Another sentinel shop. If we go that way though, we won't get the amount of star shards we need. But we still would like to destroy some dice, I think. So let's see, what is our starter dice we could get rid of? Kind of leaning towards one of the shield dice, maybe? I think so. Let's get rid of the minor shield. And then this one we can't even use, so let's grab the extra star shards, go to the shrine. Gain. It makes me nervous to sacrifice a heart that early, but we've never done it before, and we've pretty easily defeated some of the bosses. Well, we did do it before the last boss last time. So let's do it early on, because if you beat the boss, you gain your hearts back. And I feel like we're missing out on stuff. Increased purification dealt by a safe die and a starter die. Refresh. And then what does this do? When an enemy gets over-corrupted, refresh your virtues. I think this is good. We have a lot of starter die in our hand, and at the very least, it'll make them usable for a little longer. Ah, yes, the flower beastie, who does... So we activate the vengeful stab every time I deal 6... Every 6 times I deal purification to it. He's going to do AoE corruption here. We've got deal purify, corrupt yourself, purify, corrupt yourself. Vengeful Stab is getting ticked down to 2, and then we're going to copy you. It's ticked down to 1 now, and now we're going to put shield on both of us, and that will block his AoE, and then he's going to apply... Oh, no, he's not going to apply any doom. He's just going to apply 1 corruption to himself. And blocked everything? Not a problem. Oh, it's only when I deal purification, so my little guy doesn't trigger that. Decrease any corrupt action. So let's go ahead and do that. Might as well. And then we'll deal the 1 to ourselves. And he's gonna stab us for his whatever die rolled is. I understand. Heal yourself. Damage you. Heal yourself, light shield. Oh, and then AoE. Right, we've done 22 damage to him so far. We're doing pretty good. The little guy got hurt. That's alright. Zapped him. Now he's got a weird die. Player minimized. Next X purifications are going to be decreased by 1. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh, decreased to 1. Okay, so we want we want to get this one in there for sure. And this is AoE corruption. Okay, so drop this on yourself. This will protect my little guy. Blast yourself for 3. He's been over-corrupted, which does doom to himself, meaning he's going to do 4 damage to me. AoE Purification. The amount of corruption on my corruption meter is still 0. And now it's 1. Alright, and we've already used that one. So he's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 short of our superpower, but maybe we can tick that down next time. We should be okay. So let's go ahead and pass turn. Here he comes. 4 damage, and we've been minimized. So remember that that will turn our next purification dealt to 1. So if we can, we want to do the least amount of purification we can. First of all, I'm going to do 1 to myself. I'm going to copy this one first. Ugh! Alright. Try re-rolling both of those dice. Yes! Indigo Soul triggered. Alright, now do 1 damage to yourself. Indigo Soul. That's going to drop me to nothing, so we're not going to try and block any of the damage. We don't have any wave going on, so we'll leave that alone. This is kind of irrelevant, so let's go ahead and drop the shield on our buddy. And then we'll do AoE. This pushes us to 3. And oh, okay. That triggered the AoE already. Double hit. Oh, that triggers Vengeful Stab. I did not realize. And then AoE heal. Now, do we reroll? I think we should, actually. Might as well. Give me that wave. Ah, you bastards. Give me the wave! I'm never gonna get it on this dice. Never. Alright, just damage him. And now he's down to 2 Vengeful Stab. And he will do 3 damage to us this turn. That's fine. And 3 damage to himself. Which is gonna overheal him, actually. Or over-corrupt him, actually. Alright, he's gained more Doom. He's been blasted. He's down to 20. I would love to get that dice that does like 14 damage. Double the wave on an enemy. So let's wave. Wave again. So now he's up to 8 wave. I guess wave is really only useful on other creatures. Or when you're hitting multiple creatures, right? It's not super useful on a boss, I'm just realizing. So now he's going to do 6 damage to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to get to full health. Or shield some of it, which we can do. So we will shield 3 of it. Deal... Hold on. Heal for everything a little bit. So we'll do 6 damage to us. So 1, 2, 3 will be blocked. And that'll put us right here. If we do 2 damage to ourselves, that'll put us right here, which is actually ideal. Never mind. Ah, crap! I keep forgetting about his Vengeful Stab. To an enemy twice. And then... we're going to lose a heart. Oops, I accidentally triggered that on myself. Okay, we're going to lose a heart here, but we'll survive. And we should gain all our hearts back at the end of the fight, right? Alright, we've been corrupted again, but that's okay. Because now we just need to do 5 damage to this guy. What do we got? Alright, 4 damage to him, 2 to myself. And he's been waved! Well done. Recover all your hearts. Okay, so we just have to get through the boss battle. It's okay if we lose some hearts in the process. Collect all the stars. Let's gain a buddy. Express Delivery looks pretty good. Does Purification, and we gain dice. This one's scary because his values are randomized, but I like this little guy. Let's do the Adapted Courier. And then we'll get an Epic Dice. We do Purification to an enemy, purification to ourself. Maelstrom, deal purification to an enemy and deals additional purification for the amount of wave they have on them, which would help with our boss fighting with wave. And then what does this do? Deals 2 purification, and power increases this action's purification value by X. How do you know how empowered it is? Oh, we don't have any dice that actually empower, do we? Let's go with Maelstrom. I like the impact die. It is not affected by empower. Gotcha. I don't have any die that do empower anyway. Black Hole Blessing. What do we got going on here? At the start of each battle, Hammerhead will gain 1 Hammerhead will, which is at the end of your turn, gain empower. We just talked about that. And then gain Agony, which... Okay, so that's not super helpful because we just turned down the... the empower die. We could draw 1 additional die, and then at the start of each battle apply Obscure to all enemies, which means we won't be able to see the Overcorruption meter. Or apply 1 thorn to a random enemy. That's not so bad. 1 thorn for a random die, I'm okay with that. Especially because we're like kind of working on a damage ourselves anyway run. I think we can make that work to our favor. So what do we got going on here? We could destroy a dice, risky die, star shards. I think we still want to be destroying some dice, but the random event is so exciting. But I think we'll do the risky dice. I do love risky dice. What we got going on here? Purify them, damage yourself. Maelstrom is great. And then Incorruptible is also very cool, because it blocks all corruption until the next turn. But I think I want to lean into the wave. We're already kind of decided on the wave, which is cool. Deal double purification and double corruption. That sounds like it could get us killed. Twin Smash is kind of great because that just goes along with our ability already, and if we deal any corruption to anything, it'll take 5 purification. So that really turns this guy into just a good dice. Because even if we corrupt the enemy, we'll hurt them in the process. Let's get rid of the other minor shield. I don't think that's super useful. Then we go into a normal battle with some jellyfish and a goat monster or something. What do you got? You got some thorns going on here. You got decay. It increases its overcorruption at the end of its turn. Increases doom. At the end of its turn, apply doom. Nothing. Does 2 damage to me and apply dazed. Okay, so let's wave somebody we can kill fast. We'll wave this guy. And then hit him for 5. Hurt ourselves in the process. And this will kill him. But we need to make sure we don't kill ourselves, so... Thorns ourselves for a little bit here. Oh, God! Dang it! What did we hit him with that it triggered that so many times? I'm not sure what happened there. What did I just play? I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, kill this guy. Oh, we gotta be careful, because, like, triggering the wave is causing thorns to blast everybody at the same time, and we knocked out our little sentinel guy. There's a lot going on, and I'm very confused. Alright, this is gonna deal 4 damage to us, right? Yes. Okay, I did that correctly. This is gonna deal... This is so confusing. We should re-roll this guy. And this guy. So it can only get better. And what do you do? Decrease corrupt activities. Well, we don't have anything. So go ahead and play that guy, I guess. Okay. Now how is this gonna go down? maybe what we do is we heal ourselves for 1, play this guy, then hit this guy for 2, and then let these other 2 resolve. Because this isn't going to hurt anyone. This is going to hurt us for 2, and then daze us for 1. That's fine. Alright, you've been blasted. Now, we're going to wave you. Then, we're going to use this. This shouldn't damage us, right? Yes. And that fully healed us. And now we can go to town on this guy. 1, 2. Heal yourself. Drop the risky dice on him. We over-corrupted him. Which doomed himself, which is fine. And then protect yourself. And we have no more corruption. Alright, we should be able to kill him next turn. Go ahead and roll that guy. Alright, nothing doing. There's a lot going on in this run, and I'm not quite wrapping my head around it entirely. Or we've auto-turreted him. And then we will AoE, and then kill him. The thorns might be a regretful choice on my part. Because I'm not quite fully understanding when it goes off and how much damage it does to me. Deal 2 purification to an enemy. If that enemy has at least 4 wave, additionally deals 2 purification 3 times and decreases the wave by 1. That sounds awesome. Deal 2 purification to yourself for each die in your hand. This one's just the basic Shark Strike. And then Shark Surge. I'm not into these. I'm gonna skip those dice. We're getting to have a lot of dice in our hand as well. We have to choose some dice here. I do like risky dice though. So let's check it. We've got Precision, which allows you to choose a dice face, which is pretty great. Shark Tornado, 6 to them, 6 to me. That seems pretty risky, but a Twin Smash is pretty great with this this item we have. Apply wave to an enemy, draw a die, deal corruption to any target, or deal corruption to yourself. Surf plus plus could be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try Surf plus plus. We have so many dice in our hand. We really need to destroy some. Let's go to the Broken Shrine. We'll just gain some stars. I'm nervous to go down to 1 HP, especially because we lost an HP last time. Let's go to the dice chest. Another Twin Smash. I'm not against it. I like the Twin Smash. Discard 1 die from your hand if you do apply 3 wave to the enemy with the least corruption. I'm gonna skip these. Alright, hard battle. We have Boost Infinity. Always draw a second die, and then he's got 1 thorns applied to him. Alright, what do we got going on here? Plague Hex die adds more Plague Hex die into your dice pool. Deal 2 corruption. And then 2 more corruption, so he's gonna deal 4 to me. And then you're going to apply 4 Shadow Mantle, which blocks Purification, and then they're also going to add a Madness Hex die to my dice pool. Okay, this is going to get really wild really fast. Okay. Let's re-roll. Hold on. Let's deal 12 to this one. Oh, that dealt 3 to everybody. That's my bad. Sorry, little guy. I didn't realize that. Then add Wave. Heal, and re-roll that one, and then call that good. Alright, 2. We'll drop the 2 on you. It's gonna over-corrupt you a little bit, but that's fine. And then shield. AoE, damage, damage. And then we'll call that good. And then we're going to take 2 damage total, and then we're going to get a bunch of madness dice added to us. And then Shadow Mantle applied to his buddy. That's okay, we're focusing on this one now anyway. I'm hoping we can clear this one out. What do we got going on here? We got the double wave on an enemy. That's great. Deal 3 purification to an enemy, and it deals 2 additional for each wave on them. Well, good news, they'll have 6 wave on them. And then we're going to have even more 15 purification. That's pretty sick. So he's going to do 1 damage, 3 damage total to me. Let's do the AoE here. More damage on you. And then we're going to get some... We're going to start getting our madness dice applied to us, but just keep damaging this guy over here. And we should be able to kill them next turn. 1 damage. They've Shadow Mantled my guy, which is wild. I didn't know they could do that. Alright, what is this? Deals 1 corruption to a random enemy X times. X is the amount of hex dice you have in your dice pool, which is 5... which is 5 of them already. Okay, so let's see here. This will deal a lot of damage if we push our corruption even further down. But we'll just do the basic 3. You're gone. And you waved this fool to random target. So this is going to spread 5 all over the place. Great. I was hoping it would hit him more because it actually did 5 damage to him for the one time he got hit. But we'll do AoE here. He's got thorns on him, so we got to remember that. This is going to do damage to us and him. So this will be 3 damage total. Yep. Now, purify him. This will damage us again. And he's going to do 4 damage to us total, so we got to be prepared for that. We are not prepared for that. I've already kind of screwed that up. So like if I re-roll this, I think we're gonna lose a heart here. I should have re-rolled this guy actually. Could I re-roll his dice? Oh, I could make his dice worse. That's pretty sick. Let's do that. Or try to. Please be worse. He's going to do 3 damage to me. We saved ourselves just barely. Okay, we cannot damage him any further, otherwise we risk losing a heart. So end turn. Blast for 3 total. Great. It's been auto-turreted. And now we have to heal ourselves. So, apply wave, and draw a die. So let's do the AoE heal first. Then heal, heal, wave again. And then this reduces corruption to a value of 1. Corruption him, and then go. He's gonna do 3 to me. So let's go ahead and block that, and then go ahead and deal damage to him. For ourselves, I guess. So still 3 damage to me. Oh, and we can kill him. And he's dead. And we've been waved back to full. Ooh, that was close that one time. I'm very glad I figured out I could re-roll his dice to make it weaker. And that it worked out. Okay, we could just get a basic wave die or high tide again. I do like the double the wave on a person. Defensive light. I'm not sold on it. Although defensive light, I'm not sold on any of those. We want to lean further into the wave, and once again, our dice pool is just massive already. So every 12 risky die you play, apply incorruptible to all enemies. This counter is kept between battles. Blocks all corruption until the start of your next turn. the start of each battle, gain Empower. For each risky die you have, we would gain 1 Empower, but we don't really have any Empower dice. Every time you deal Purification to enemies, you receive 1 Purification. That seems really good. I think I'll go with that one. We deal a lot of Purification. Like this one, like we have a couple, like 3 dice, I think, that deal Purification multiple times. Alright. Okay, I think this is a good place to pause. About halfway through a run, assuming we make it all the way to the final boss. So if you guys like the video, click the like button, it helps out a lot. If you want to see more Astrea, the 6-sided oracles, subscribe to my channel, that also helps out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!